Shadmehr Aghili released a new song called Persian Gulf, and this one right here has a political reference and is very up to date. I'm gonna take a look after the intro.
Mach dir keine Sorgen, packe sie in Worte, zerschmetter deine Laster, funktioniert nach keinem Raster.
Does a tone daram. If you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell. Before we dive into the song, I want to check real quick the background, and this is Trump plans to announce US while referred to Arabian Gulf rather than Persian Gulf. Move sparks outrage in Iran as diplomats try to broker deal between Tehran and Washington over nuclear program. So the background is, of course, they trying to make a deal over the nuclear program right now, and in the midst of it, Donald Trump says, okay, we don't call it Persian Gulf anymore, and now it's the Arabic Gulf or the Arabian Gulf. This is the background. Very offending for the people in Iran. The move has prompted outrage from Iranian leaders, and last-minute efforts are being made to persuade Trump to pull back from offending Iran in the midst of vital talks on the future of the Iranian nuclear program. If Trump went ahead with the proposal, he would manage to unite every Iranian pro or anti-regime against him, and that is near impossible achievement, one diplomat said. I don't know who is this diplomat. He's probably someone from the government who I personally not support, but I think in this case he's actually right, because most of people in Iran, I would suppose, want the Persian Gulf to remain this name, and especially in this whole context, not the whole population is behind the government, of course. Like widespread it is that there's anti-regime movement, but what we have right here is that this vital point right here, Persian Gulf, it touches the pride of Iranians, and this is why it might unite the people, at least in this one point. Let's take a look at the song. I have translation with ChatGPT. Let's shout into the song of Shadmehr Aghili and see what we got.
من مردم یک سرزمین هستم، به قدمت تولد انسان تو حک شدی روی تن تاریخ، یه تیکه پاک از تن ایران. خلیج فارس، خلیج ایرانی، با آخرین موج تو هم مرزم. من وارث یک اتحاد هستم، من سرخم و سفیدم و سبزم.
The thing is that this sound, especially the background music, reminds me a lot of older music, like traditional music that we had in the 90s or somewhat around that, or even older in Germany, like the background music, or in the international as well. Like it's like the mix of band elements like drums and stuff with some electronic elements like keyboard and synthesizer sounds. This was like pretty new in end of the 80s and then in the 90s. His voice so far pretty calm, nothing crazy going on with his voice, but of course hitting the notes, everything sounds natural. Let's take a look at the lyrics, because this is what it's mainly about. I am a people of a homeland as old as human birth. You are engraved upon the body of history, a pure piece of Iran's body. So he's talking to the Persian Gulf, right? He's saying describing the Persian Gulf as a part of Iran, a part of the emotions of the people and of the identity of the people. Gulf of Persia, Iranian Gulf, with your latest wave, I am your comrade. I inherit a union. I am humble, white and green. So again, the Persian Gulf is a symbol for unity for the people, and white and green right here are, I think, from the Iranian flag. I know that the colors of the Persian flag have different meanings. The red is blood. I don't know which meanings are white and green in this case, so for what they stand in the first place. Your name will always stay Persian. Before your glory, no particle is visible. So this is the political statement in this situation right now. The Persian Gulf will remain Persian Gulf. The name will remain. This is the main message that we have right here. And before your glory, no particle is visible. All right. So let's go on with the song. I go a little bit back because the song was building up at this point. Let's check it. I'm such a fool. I don't even know how this instrument is called. Of course, it's played with the mouth. It's like a. Is it a trumpet? I don't know if it's maybe it's even a trumpet. Maybe it's nothing like super crazy. Would be that would be a nice metaphor because it's Donald Trump trumpet, you know. But I don't think that is meant right here. I think that's just coincidence. But yeah, saxophone, trumpet. I know a couple of these, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure which instrument it is right here. But I love how it's played. It sounds so glorious. It's giving up the emotions of victory, of glory, and of pride back with the sound right here.
تو نقطه شروع این عشقی رو موج عشقت اوج میگیرم هویتم به تو گره خورده تو زنده باشی من نمیمیرم اسمت همیشه فارس میمونه
What a glorious singer! Holy! Wow, his voice is so strong right here. Man, he's such a good singer. I think, and that is I think Shadmehr Aghili is still pretty young. We reacted on a lot of old legends from Iran, but a lot of these performances were when they were old. And I think Shadmehr Aghili is still at somewhere near his peak of his singing career, where he's really, really good with his voice, where he can perform perfectly, having a lot of power in his voice, hitting all the notes, all this type of stuff is still present when he's singing. Alright, so rest of the lyrics is, yeah, I think it's important, so let's check the rest of the lyrics right here. It's impossible to steal the sea. A particle cannot compete with the wave of the sea. Actually, and we had this before, the particle, I don't know what is meant with the particle right here. I'm actually confused about this, but the thing before is obvious. They describe it like a theft. Like Shadmehr is saying, if you steal the name of Persian Gulf, if you rename it, it's like theft. Like you're stealing it from us. You're stealing it from our identity. This name is here for, I mean, I don't know how, thousands of years. I don't know how long this is called Persian Gulf, you know. But for a pretty long time, this is the name. So people are very bound to it. You're the starting point of this love. On the wave of your love, I soar. Okay, describing his love to Iran and to the Persian Gulf in a special right here. Then we got. I'm checking. Yes, there's a little bit of different lyrics if I see that correctly. Like there's a repetitive part right here, but my identity is tied to you. As long as you live, I won't die. Okay, yeah. Again, what I say, like the identity of the people tied to the Persian Gulf. Like I lose my identity if this is taken from us, and as long as you live, I won't die. You keep me alive. Very emotional way of saying this. You keep me alive in the way, yeah, these positive emotions that you give me keep me alive. I think it's talking about a prosperity in a way as well, because like this country of ours, this land of ours is feeding us. You know, this. I think that's a way as well to describe this. You keep me alive, and yeah. What do you think? Did you like my reaction, man? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell, and of course, I hope the name will remain Persian Gulf. I hope this will be the case. That would be very, very good. Right here you can find another reaction from me on Iranian music. Right here you can find music for myself, Check it out. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Follow me on my socials and my people. Ahmad.